Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to another Craftsman Wealth Management video. And we're here with PJ, one of the wealth managers in our group. And we're going to learn a little bit about PJ over the next 3 videos. And so today we're going to talk about his athletic background.
Yeah.
You know, I know we don't be thinking it's weightlifting. You know,
I know that's what you were thinking.
Yeah, neither one of us. But no, we're going to talk a little bit about that and kind of how that, shaped PJ and kind of who he is today and all that stuff. So
and how we met.
Yeah, absolutely. And then second video in the series is going to be about a little roadblock, big roadblock PJ encountered and how he overcame that obstacle. And
I was going to say, not a little roadblock.
Yeah. Same kind of thing, like, you know, what how has that shaped him? And then third thing is, why is he crazy enough to do wealth management?
Yeah.
You know, it's fun, it's rewarding, but it's not the easiest thing to get into. So we want to, give you all a chance to know personally why he got involved. So, all right, but today we're focusing on athletics.
Yep.
You know, his dunking abilities and, all that kind of stuff, Harlem Globetrotters history and all that.
I wouldn't go that far, but...
Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah. If you stop here, then that's what it is.
Sure.
At any rate, so PJ, tell everybody a little bit about high school athletics, kind of sports you did, and like maybe how you wound up at one particular sport.
Sure. Yeah, so growing up in a small high school in Northwest Indiana, we didn't have a lot of sports to choose from, so I chose to do them all. Because I love to play sports. My first love growing up in Indiana obviously was basketball, but at some point I stopped growing, so that's my excuse as to why I didn't continue on to college.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I played basketball, baseball. We had guys volleyball, which was cool.
Yeah.
And then cross country and track. So that's kind of where I actually really focused my energy on, especially junior and senior year.
Track
specifically,
okay.
Yes.
All right, I wasn't clear.
Yes.
I was confused.
Yeah.
And how many laps did you run in races?
2.
2. All right. Those of you that don't understand track, and I know there's a lot of you out there, most people hate running. So there's some of us, though, that have to earn scholarships that way. We can't dunk. Yeah. We can't throw a football. We can't catch a football. Yeah. All we can do is run laps.
I dunked once.
Yeah.
In a pickup game.
Yeah, that's a little goal. But at any rate, basically what happens is the more athletic you are, again, we're the bottom rung of those athletic people. But amongst the track athletes, the more athletic people run less laps. And the less athletic people run more laps.
How many did you run?
I ran 25,
oh, okay.
So that tells you where I'm at on the athletic spectrum. But at any rate, all of us are in scholarships.
That's true.
We do what we have to do, all right? So PJ in particular ran 2 laps.
Yep.
So that tells you how much
sometimes
more.
One.
Yeah, sometimes one, yeah. Me was whatever the longest distance. So anyways, kind of what were your achievements? Let's just kind of skip ahead, and you're doing track and all that.
Yeah.
We know you don't like cross country.
No.
It's necessary.
I was not a fan, but
so you did 800 meters.
Yep.
In high school.
Yep.
You were from Hebron, Indiana, small town.
Booming metropolis of Hebron, Indiana.
Those of you from Kentucky are used to like class AA, single A, triple A, quadruple A.
We did not have that.
Indiana doesn't have any of that.
Nope.
So PJ, Hebron Hawk from Hebron, Indiana.
Yep.
How big was your track team?
9, I think, was the amount of... Yeah.
So he's competing against all the large schools.
Okay.
And so he just can keep that in mind. So what was like your biggest achievement in high school?
Yeah, so I made it to state my junior and senior year, which is kind of a big, it's a big accomplishment from a small school.
Yeah.
Because like he said, we're going up against the biggest schools in the state. And then we're not going to talk about how I did junior year, but it was experience.
Fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. But senior year I did medal, so I got all state, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got my school record, still stands, and then was able to parlay that into a scholarship to the University of Louisville.
Yeah, best school in the state.
Exactly.
No, for sure.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So anyways, moving on to college,
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, big transition, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. At least you knew what your major was and never changed, all that kind of stuff. So talk to me a little bit about what it's like to be a college athlete at a major Division I institution.
Yeah, and I was smart and started in engineering school because
It makes it easier.
Makes it so easy. Going to engineering school and being a D1 athlete, that's really easy. No, it was quite the difference going to a big school, coming from a small high school. But I enjoyed every second of it. The amount of great training that we got was, second to none.
Yeah.
So
you're trained by the Olympic middle distance coach.
Exactly.
Yeah. Really fortunate actually in Louisville, and just really awesome coaches and opportunity to develop and grow and all that kind of stuff. And kind of was the highlight of college as far as athletic achievement?
Well, my redshirt sophomore year, I broke the school record at U of L, so that was pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Our friend now has the record.
Yes, it lasted for a total of probably less than a year. Yeah. Actually,
he's a good guy.
He is a good guy, but it was great to have it broken by a former teammate and friend. So yeah,
that's still pretty cool. How long was the record in place before you broke it?
Oh, I think it was like 15 years or something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
10, 15 years.
Yeah, awesome. And it wasn't broken by a lot. No. So, narrowly.
Yeah, but...
Depends on how you measure it. But, hey, pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, one of the things, and I know if you're listening out there and you're a college athlete, one of the things that can be a little interesting is transitioning from being an athlete to business. But talk a little bit about identity as an athlete and how you have to shift gears. All of us, believe it or not, do not play in the NFL. Or, most of us, being even a professional track athlete, I know you all see them every 4 years, but it's not a glamorous lifestyle. So most of us end up having to do some business at some point. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, had illusions of grandeur, like going to be able to train for 4 years to the Olympics at some point.
Free shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Equate a lifestyle.
That's right. That's about the extent of what we would have got paid at that point. But, it's funny because you eat and breathe running when you're kind of in that lifestyle. But you have to quickly realize that life does not revolve around athletics. So you have to quickly transition. My journey took a little speed bump, as we'll get to a little bit later in the next series. But so it took me, I had some time to kind of think about what I wanted to do next.
Yeah, cool. So the next video, make sure that you like, comment below if anything PJ said resonates with you. Definitely, make sure that he knows that, and maybe it's an opportunity for you all to get together, have coffee, and talk about that.
I love coffee, so
you do, yeah. We'll talk about that for sure in the next video. But definitely like, comment, follow the business page. Track me down on LinkedIn, track PJ down on LinkedIn. Yep. Check out our website and all that as usual. But really appreciate PJ you sharing a little bit about athletic. Stuff. Yeah. Your prowess, and tune in.
Former prowess.
Turn into the second video. It'll be around here in a couple weeks, and it'll be really cool. So,
awesome.
Anyways, thanks everybody.
Thanks.
Bye.